Good morning, everyone. This is Jeff Arcos. Welcome again to the daily webinar. Today we are Monday, 14th of October 2019. Remind you, this webinar is not meant to be a financial advice. This is only an education presentation. Please consider term and condition before you continue, and when you receive this recording as well. Thank God for another day into my life, and I pray His blessings to that in Jesus' name. Amen. All right. Let's start the week 42. 10 weeks more to finish the year. And we got the yen has a bank holiday today. Trade balance bank holiday for Canadian and for the US, the 14th of October. Never knew that date is US, Canada, and the yen has holiday. Anyway, so that might be low activity today, and then nothing after midnight. All right, so let's review what happened with the dollar. The dollar is back again for what is become, the 11th week. So we're going to go on to 3 months of consolidation, and it seems like, yeah. So we did sell there. I think my target was just somewhere over there because anything could happen. So it was a very short trade. We're looking by that time, we already, if we look in the 10, 11, it was actually there. Yeah, somewhere there. So it's already in below, everything was there, everything here. So if this guy is coming down, we know what is happening. The other one. Now here we got the US. We got already on Thursday, so Friday is now, it's showing us a trend down. We look in the US on the weekly side is the number 5, showing us that it's weak. So therefore, the rest will be take off from that moment over there. There. So let's continue. We're looking now with the Euro US. We did have a sort of kind of buy as this one is continuing his way up. Now that would be the stop loss in this one, and oh, that's it. So yeah, got it on into that as well. So I'm in a break even, so that's not to worry about it, and that it is the euro is, maybe this is just a small retracement, so the euro might have that strength of going today. On the pound, it was that day that it marks everything from here. So the pound did got a very strong the Thursday. So that's there. So and the pound got the trade, and I closed off on that day. So 177 pips was made as tried to get some numbers for the week. So I thought that was good enough. So now it's a retracement that could be just a retracement, such a big strength. Market will pop up. Now I will continue looking to go long as we have see over here. Already reset it. Continue looking to go long into those trades over there. Australia, we look in the Aussie, ended up positive. We did have a trend line breakout, so everything was in place. And the dollar was weak, which is one of the good things. And there it is. So this one is going quite okay. And we are on the break even now. Now possible I can save this entry. And yeah, so towards that one there. We'll see what happened over here. Could be a brick wall over there. Somewhere over there. Could be some stops from there. Okay. All right. And the OCE. So it's supposed to do The Aussie is up, as we see over there. Okay, this one. So the Aussie is up there. New Zealand, we did have a beautiful ABC setup, so everything was in place. The dollar is down. So, and we did have the New Zealand as well. So, sort of kind until that going up. So, that was a good setup. And the New Zealand did mark over there. So, we'll see over there how it goes. As the day start. US Canadian, I don't have we did have that trade over there as it was on a resistance level. We did see that break. We did see that here. So everything was showing up quite strong, and the Canadian it was strong, I think. Yep. Well, it was weak in the same time, and Canadian did go the trade, so it's on a break even at the moment. So nothing more to worry for that. US Swiss, I don't think so. We did have nothing, and we still have nothing with the Swiss, so we can just leave it over there. So both are weak, so yeah, there's nothing to do with that. US yen, we did have from here break, so this is with 1008. So if we're looking here, 1008. There. So we are about that. The market comes if we are not too sure about that, and we say, okay, we want to see this one. So here we got around the and this date 1010, and when we look in 1010 is there. So more than enough to tell us that yep. So the second date over here, it could be there, but there it is. So the moment the candle breaks above the line, this is when everything is taking off. And the yen, I think it was week two, so both were weeks in that moment. And that it is. So listen up, sort of kind of break even. So we'll see what happened with that one. Euro yen, we did have a setup from there. Market spike up to that one there is quite interesting where it's hitting. So now it's matter of waiting. So there it is. So the yen has a big, 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 big running down now. So the euro yen. So we got it here. First of all, a sell from last week. So continue. That's in the 1 hour, and that's the trade over there. So we look into the 4 hours. So that's the we were carrying a trade from there. So stop out, and now from here I decide to close. Look, went to the 1,000 pips. So anyway, 123 pips was made. Not too bad for the week. And now continue looking to the going the long with this one at the end of the day. Pound yen, we did have that set up over there. Beautiful there, everything plays. Yeah, big just kind of set up. If we're looking, and there everything is on the upside. So and pound yen, it was on the way up. Come over here, and the pound yen took off from there, and it closed on the 300 pips. Look what is now is coming down, which it normally does for Monday. So we'll see what happened there. So the 300 pips is quite nice, way of looking those trays. And yeah, so that it is. So 300 comp, put in the list, and that's it. So Australian yen, we gotta set up a breakout trend line. So when we're looking, that's our first strategy. and we got the daily over here. So when we look in that day, which is right over there, 11, and we look in here the 11 uh, there. So everything's much beautiful, perfect. Trade breaks and Australia and the index meter. It was already up, so Australian yen could be another winner. So there we are. So took off from there, break even, and now look for the new target that if possible will get. So that's there. So we'll see. Then we have the New Zealand yen. Same thing. Nice trend line. So come over here. I got a nice trend line over there. Daily break. So the daily is over there. Beautiful daily break and the 11. We're looking at 11 break. It was there more than enough to tell us, yep, we're going that direction. In New Zealand, it was on his way up until Friday. So nothing could stop us to set up the trade. So it's on a break even, big sell off at the moment it has. Hopefully, will not come back over there. So I'm just gonna stay away for that for this possible reversal can happen, and then see next time how it is doing. Canadian yen. We did have another setup over here. A beautiful trend line. But the most important is the day that it breaks that trend line. So when we look in that break over here is the 11. So there's the 11. So already on his way up. We're looking the 11 over here, and I think it is even before it was, but didn't do much. But here it is. So the strategy works, and the Canadian it has some strength already. Um, maybe nope. Maybe yes. So this is when we look in those trades, and it got a 68 pips. So it's continue looking to go long. So close the whatever it was Saturday morning. Just need to get some numbers in it, and that's all we got from there. So we'll see. Okay. Euro Australia. Euro Australia. So if we playing this one here at the moment, we can just we see a fractal low, and now you know so so yes, so Euro Australia today says just looking to go. I don't see nothing clear, so I'll be waiting for more, I guess. You know what I normally I can draw a line there. Definitely, that's a line. The Friday was not that convincing, so possible. We'll see that one how it's going. Euro Canadian, and on the Euro Australia, we did have some two losses with a 47 pips loss. Anyway, Euro Canadian is in a completely different scenario. So today is quite nice. Now, if we don't, what can we have over there? So we know that the first strategy is the weekly candle close breakout, which is very simple. This one, the weekly candle close breakout, that's the first trade. Then, then of course broke over here, didn't happen nothing. But is that possible a pullback? So we can consider it in this one the strategy um, number 3. So this one we said, but we have here already a weekly candle close direction. So weekly candle close. Oh, strategy number 2. How do I put it? Uh, 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 Number 2 would be there. So that's there. So we got that one. We got this one, a beautiful day. There's a sell. No that at all. We got that on here. Beautiful setup, and there it is. So my risk 40, 50 pips should be fine for the Euro Canadian. So now let's look the index, and Canadian is very strong. The Euro is weak, so Canadian is over here in the 33. So it makes sense for today, as I expect in the Euro pairs going long actually, more than they're going short. So in the Euro Canadian, we got 32 pips. Went long over there, close over here. So now on the 1 hour, I'm going to set up the sell both maybe with a 50 pips. We say break, and that's it. Okay, so we got the weekly candle close directions over there, and we'll see that one over here. On here, we don't see on the daily anything there. The only thing we can do over there is draw a lines here and draw a lines over there and wait for that something to happen. It's nothing more we can do. We prepare ourselves with that and with this one. There we are. Okay, so Euro New Zealand there. So we're gonna be waiting. It's up and down. Very similar move, these two guys, isn't it? Apart from that one. So that's what maybe is causing that. So we're gonna wait for a break, decision break. And Euro pound, we don't trade pound Australia. So we look at that. Was a beautiful kind of breakout, we could say. There. So we did have that. We did have here. There. And here. 11 there. So everything was pointing over there with the pound Australia. So Euro New Zealand, we got a sell. I forgot to disconnect this one here. And I have 100 pips loss. And it's about to get a stop out. I better stop this one. Oh, it was already maximum try, sorry. All right, pound Australia. So, no, which one we looking? Pound Australia. Oh, yeah, we were looking pound Australia. Yeah, we set up the sell already with that. So pound Australia. Here we got 165. So from everything that was over here, the market comes over there. So this one continue, got the target over there from where it broke. Somewhere over there is 600 pips target. So we'll see possible we might get it from there. Pound Canadian, maybe Pound Canadian will have a little bit trouble as Canadian is strong. And so the break was good. So Pound has a big shot up there. And so yeah, so this one could be a little bit of trouble to stay away from it. So 127 pips going, and this one actually I should be stay away for the moment. So last week was good. So the trade was on place. So there. And there. Okay. Last one per New Zealand. We did have a nice opportunity here, as it was maybe there. Here we have the same there, there, and the pound New Zealand. I think it was on Friday. Uh, sort of pound was still a strong. So anyway, so that's the one, and that it is. So it took off from there, 300 pips, and then come back. So still looking to go long. So we'll see that one how reacted. All right, we finished our currencies, so not bad for the week. Still going in front. Let's have a look at gold, what gold is doing. So gold is look to me that it comes over there. I need to readjust a little bit of this one, but that's for me a good sell now where it is, and set up a stop loss over here. Of yeah. Looking here in the weekly. Don't have much. Where is this Fibonacci? Try to find the Fibonacci. No, there you are. Okay, so we'll see. Oil is strong, so it must be going up. So we close that trade. We put, I think, another entry somewhere there. So it might be a stop out. Now it looks quite strong, so I can buy. Looking over here. Nice level support. The weekly is up. And there we are. So we're looking at the 1 hour time frame. So Friday was actually quite good, but not too late from there. S&P 500. Wow, look at that. We got the short over there. It's a crazy world. This one. There we are on the weekly. So have such incredible week with a strong bar like this one. Could be the market is changing direction at the moment. We definitely can say we have a stride number 1 and a stride number 2 in place at the same time. So I guess until this point, the practice already has run. So I'm gonna wait for the pullback and then activate the E8 on the pullback. All right, Australian 200, same thing. Sell stop never got triggered, so we stop that one there. We're looking strong weekly. And Friday was a good day to trade. Market is moving up. So first retracement, and then we will be jumping. And the other one, this one. Now this is a nice ABC in this one. So set so nice ABC. Again, so that was a nice day here. On Friday, everything has run, and Friday didn't look much of that. All right, so that's all we're gonna be looking for today. I'm just gonna start doing the chats and send you soon. Have a nice day. Cheers and bye.